My service learning project was a lead work party at Franklin Park. We were trying to clear up a small area called the island, something that needs to be done every year so that certain organisms don't overpower the growth of others. This project is a perfect example of humans affecting the environment. Especially on a small scale, us as volunteers were helping it out, which is a positive, by getting rid of the invasive organisms. But we as humans also introduced the harmful species in the first place, which is a big negative. An invasive species is an organism that is introduced to an area and is likely to or is already causing harm, whether that be environmentally or economically to an area. We spent a lot of time removing a plant called vetch from the area we were working on because it was overcrowding the space of other more important plants, like berries that other organisms could eat. We also removed a few small trees that were going to grow quickly and inhibit the growth of other types of trees that were growing in the same area that are much more beneficial. The removal of invasive species, as well as weeds, were the main reasons that this work party was formed. All plants, including the ones we were working with, use sunlight to produce food with the help of water and carbon dioxide in a process called photosynthesis. The sunlight is absorbed into the plant cells that make up the entire plant and leaves. Inside some of the cells is chlorophyll, which is a compound that traps the sun's light and starts the process. Then the water molecules are separated into oxygen and hydrogen atoms. The hydrogen attaches to the carbon dioxide molecules to make food for the plant. Finally, all of the oxygen that is left after the reaction is released into the atmosphere for us to breathe. This is the way that all the plants at the work party we were at make their food. When we were working at the park, we saw a food chain right before our eyes. We didn't actually see them eating each other, but we did find all of the organisms that would make up one food chain in that small area alone. First we saw the various plants, such as ivy. Then we found a lot of anthills, and the source of their food would be the different kinds of plants that we were working with. And then we saw a lot of different kinds of birds, including sparrows. A sparrow's source of food can include ants as well, so that completes the chain. We saw all the way from a producer to a secondary consumer in a matter of hours.